time for us to dive right into the next segment on the Morning Impact Show, and it is Safety Echo. And you already know it is the show where we give you tips and tricks and everything you need on safety and security, and it's proudly sponsored by Kitty's Care Foundation. And if you don't know already and you don't know our guest, well, you should follow us on all social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM on Instagram, TikTok, and X. Yes, our guest for today. We have two guests, by the way, Prince Ola Daniel Akinola and also Dr. Ugo Magnus Kell. But at the moment, they're not with us. Well, yeah, Safety Echo will definitely be up and running. I have with me Kitty Sudhansu, and I also have Prince Samuel Obinuga. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Prince Samuel Obinuga.
Yeah, beautiful morning to you,
Yes.
presenter.
You're welcome. So, yeah, what would you like me to call you? Should I just call you Prince Samuel or should I call you Prince Samuel Obinuga?
No, I'm okay with Prince Sam.
Great. You're welcome. So quickly, let's dive right into the conversation of this morning, because I know that people are waiting to hear, what safety tips do you have for us this morning? What conversation do you have for us this morning? So yes, I'm going to ask Prince Samuel these questions first. What do you think are the security precautions or guidelines that govern the students in universities now, because of how things are happening in universities of recent, and the old bullying, the old insecurity, the old thing that is happening in university? Do you think that there are security or safety precautions that govern students in universities?
Yeah, thank you so much, our presenter. Well, straight to answer your question, there are so many safety precautions that have been, put in place to govern the safety of students within the university campuses. And interestingly, some of our students are not conscious about these security measures. And that's why we still have so many security challenges on all our campuses. Now, to start with, I'm aware that for each and every campus that we have in Nigeria, we have what we call security and safety policies that the students are required to abide with. And some of them are so simple. Some of these rules are so simple.
Okay.
For instance, there are some emergency procedures and evacuation routes that students are also required to be aware of in case of emergencies, like how to secure their premises, their residential halls, and also keep their personal safety, intact. There's so many. For instance, when you're on campus, there are some transportation services that have been provided for students to take advantage of.
Okay.
But you still find that students they still, they love to board their private vehicles to ease their movement. Forgetting the fact that is, quite risky.
Yes.
With what we have in Nigeria today. And also, movements during the night. When students love to read, late into the night.
Yes.
And they just stroll around. It's not good that you move alone in the night when you want to go to the lecture rooms to study. It's not good to move alone in the night. And we have some contact information also for emergencies that students can easily call when they have a challenge. But these things, they don't, quite take cognizance of them. We advise students generally to take precautions when they're on campus, because you don't really know who is who.
Yes.
And in case you see suspicious persons or activities, you're supposed to report to the security department so that we can easily, attend to such security lapses. And also because of the nature of Nigerian campuses, we have a lot of strangers that come to our campuses on each and every day without a proper authorization and identification. So students are supposed to gear up when it comes to security. Know who is who. Know where you go to on campus. Know who you relate with. These are some of the things that we need to imbibe to prevent security challenges.
Yes, amazing. When you say that people, strangers, a lot of strangers in the university in Forwards. I remember when we're back in school then, people that have left school, people that were rusticated because we don't have hostel on campus outside, so they are always hanging around. They find themselves in the midst of students, and sometimes they do a lot of things. Probably they rob people, they do a lot of things to students. And now people want to report to the school authorities. They don't know if they say that this is the person that have been with them or living in the hostel, because the landlord will collect money, but they don't know if you're a student or not. They just see you as a student, or they knew that you were a student before, but they don't know if you've graduated or not. You understand? So now, what is the first call for a student to the authorities? Be it bullying, be it armed robbery, be it anything. What is the first call? Because I know that the next thing we do these days is to take a phone and start making videos, it's very good for evidence. Yes, understand. But what exactly is the first call for students to the authorities?
Okay, I'm aware that each university campus in Nigeria is required to have a security department. And when you have that kind of challenge, that's the first point of call. You make an official report to the head of the security department on campus, and if you feel that that challenge has not been properly addressed, then you can take it beyond the school environment to report to the law enforcement agencies. And the closest among them is the Nigerian police. So if you feel that your life is being threatened, and because of issues of compromise on the campus, or inability to act as and when required, then you can take it officially to the Nigerian police.
Great.
And I believe that will be properly addressed.
Yes, I believe that as well. I also have with me Kitty Sudhansu. So let me just quickly ask you this. Today we had on the headlines on newspapers that the National Safe Schools Response Coordination Center under the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has issued a stern warning to schools across the country about the importance of adhering to safety guidelines. And if they don't do that, they will lock up the school. What do you think about it? Do you think it is the right call that Nigerian security operatives are now looking into schools, are looking that the students, pupils are safe in schools? They're trying to go to schools to make sure that, okay, there's a fire extinguisher, there's something that is guarding the school, there's a fence surrounding, because there are schools in Lagos and there are schools in other parts of the countries. I don't know if a fence. They just have a building structured and the students are there. Do you think this is the right call for schools and school owners, proprietors, principals to actually adhere to?
As I told you before, life is very simple. If if you want to do right action for right thing, so what is the problem? If you are doing right thing, that is not cause for you, that is not trouble for you. And if you are doing wrong thing, so any guideline, any government rules and regulations will you will feel pain. So this is all for safety, not for one life, for a number of lives. So somewhere we should be strong. Always we are appreciating Europe, especially Dubai. Nobody think wrong thing to do there, but we come to our place, we are comfortable. Why? Because rules is not strong. So we have to make something tough.
Yes, we do.
To make everybody understand safety is first.
That's
and
very,
no compromise.
Very true. That's no compromise. We have to make everything tough, because if not, people will just take everything for granted. Great. Thank you. So we've been having a conversation with Prince Samuel Obinuga and also Kitty Sudhansu on Safety Echo this morning. So you want to stay tuned with us. When I come back from this quick break, we'll continue the conversation.
bringing you updates and information on safety and wellness with Safety Echo. Join us every Thursday by 10:30 on High Impact 102.1 FM for a journey into knowledge on a secure and eco-conscious living. From workplace security to road safety and many more. Discover hacks to protecting yourself while preserving the environment. Tune into Safety Echo and be part of a movement towards a safer, healthier, and greener future. Join us every week and let's make a difference together. Safety Echo is powered by KKF Foundation.
Welcome back to Safety Echo, the segment on the Morning Impact Show today, Thursday, 13th, 2024. And I'm still here in the studio with our guest, Prince Samuel Obinuga, and also Kitty Sudhansu. Also, great. So in case you don't know what Prince Samuel Obinuga does or what he is, I'm going to give you a quick breakdown. He's actually the security director and corporate affairs director for Shudan Travels and Tours. Did I get that? Shudan. I should just give myself a round of applause right here. Great. So because you're a security officer, let me now take it generally. People travel every day. Yeah. We come to work every day. Yeah. I travel. I take commercial buses. I do that every day. What do you think are the safety precautions that people should adhere to? Because sometimes these commercial bus drivers, they actually they speed too much, they overspeed, and we tell them that please slow down, but they don't answer you. They say that it's not you that is driving. Do you want to come and take the steering for me and something like that? As a passenger, what do you think we can do to safeguard ourselves from in that situation? Should we just calm down, look into it, or what do you think we can do in that aspect?
All right, thank you so much for that question, my presenter. Now, maybe because of the peculiarity of the traffic situation in Lagos, and because of the congestion we have in Lagos, a whole lot of Nigerians, they have taken the issue of personal security for granted. How do I mean? For instance, you want to board a bus and you get to the bus stop. Most Nigerians, they don't take enough time to observe the commercial bus we're getting into.
Very true.
Because you are already running late and you want to get to the office, you just, any bus that is available, you just jump right in. No, that is absolutely wrong. And and because of that, a lot of one-chance robbers have taking Nigerians for a ride.
Yes.
When you get to the bus stop, you need and you must observe the bus that you are getting into. You need to also study the driver, look at his mental status, look at his composure, look at the way he interacts with people. All of these things, they matter a lot. Look at their composure. It is very easy to identify a one-chance bus.
Very true.
But because you are in a hurry to get to your destination, you ignore all the instincts and all that and just jump right in. No, you need to take time to observe. When you do that, you will not get into or you will not run into all these one-chance robbers. Take your time to observe. It's very, very important. Then also listen to your instincts.
It's very important.
Yes,
very important. Listen to your instincts. So when you do that, at least a lot of issues will be prevented. Getting into the bus, observe. That's the rule.
Observe.
Because they too, they observe their victims.
Very true.
They observe
Very
their
true.
victims.
Very true.
So once you see that this one is carefree, they know that yes, this is an easy prey. Just
Very true.
just put it in, and that's it.
That's actually very, very true. There's a friend of mine that went through that, and he said before he entered the bus that he felt it. He felt that something was wrong with him, but he was actually rushing to work.
That's it.
So, and he was actually robbed in that. So I feel like instinct and observation is very important.
Yes.
Now, quickly before we wrap up the show, is what do you think we can do? Like now, some people say put pepper spray in your bag. Put this in your bag. So in case of anything, you can just quickly spray this person or run from danger when you see. What do you think? Do you think that is the right thing to do? Or do you think there are other ways we can actually prevent that in case we fall victim of such situation?
Well, to a particular level, self-defense is allowed in Nigeria under the law. You have every right to protect yourself, in as much as it's not going to cause a grievous harm to the other person. And for instance, you mentioned the issue of pepper spray. You can put pepper spray in your bag, but as long as it's not going to cause any grievous harm to the person, yes, you can still use it under the circumstance that you want to quickly get away from, your assailant. It's allowed. So it's allowed, and it's also recommended that you have to defend yourself against these people. Let me tell you, for instance, how do you identify these one chance guys? They are always in a move. They are always in a hurry to move, to leave the bus stop.
Yes.
And they have planted, criminals, in the buses. So when you feel that you have been, compelled to sit at a particular portion in the bus, then you know that this is not right. You have the right to choose where to sit.
Yes.
But when you discover that your sitting position is being compromised, it's best you don't enter such buses where you don't have the free will to sit at a point that is convenient for you. Just know that something is wrong. And when you get to a bus stop in the morning, you discover that 70% of all those in the bus are already sleeping. Then that sends a signal that this is a wrong bus. Do you understand?
Yes.
And for instance, you as a lady, you want to enter a bus, you discover that all the occupants of the bus are male. Then something is not right. Something is not right.
Yes.
So those are some of the little tips that you should be aware of when you want to enter in the bus, particularly early in the morning.
Yes, very important. It's very, very, very important.
Very, very important.
Especially for Lagos workers. We in Lagos, we move early in the mornings a lot. Especially me. I'm coming in the morning, we move a lot.
And let's know, like I said, I want to repeat this so that people will take cognizance of it.
Yes,
when you don't have a choice to sit at a convenient place in the bus, please don't go. Don't join the bus.
Yes.
When you cannot determine your sitting position, somebody is forcing you to sit at a particular place, and that sitting position is compromised, please don't go with the bus.
Yes.
That's a wrong signal.
That's the wrong signal. You heard that correctly from our guest, the Prince Samuel Obinuga. Amazing tips. Where you've heard that, when you get to see a bus and they tell you to sit down somewhere, but you don't feel comfortable sitting down there. You want to choose your own spot and say, no, guy, you have to sit down, madam, you have to sit down, please run. There are other buses that will come. Yeah. You might be late for your proposal, for your interview, but it's better late. It's better sorry than late. It's better late than sorry.
Life is important.
Life is important because with life you can get more jobs. You can get more proposals.
Yes.
Very important. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you, High Impact 102.1 FM.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. That's all our time we have on the Safety Echo show this morning. Don't forget to join us every Thursdays, 10:30 to 10:45 a.m. on Safety Echo. We give you tips, tricks, everything you need for safety and security. And my name remains Oluwatomi Owoborode. Stay tuned.
Bringing you updates and information on safety and wellness with Safety Echo. Join us every Thursday by 10:30 on High Impact 102.1 FM for a journey into knowledge on a secure and eco-conscious living. From workplace security to road safety and many more. Discover hacks to protecting yourself while preserving the environment. Tune into Safety Echo and be part of a movement towards a safer, healthier, and greener future. Join us every week and let's make a difference together. Safety Echo is powered by KKF Foundation.
Put a touch of class and finesse on your brand by advertising with us at High Impact 1021 FM. For more information, call 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, or 0902 745 3931. Follow us on our social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
High cash flash time.
Na money time o.
If you not play,
na you lose o.
But if you not come win today,
you fit win tomorrow.
Yes, so this na high cash flash where you fit win awoof money brekete. Just dial *347 *972#. Select your urban station high impact 102.1 FM. Then go sama you code where you fit take use buy ticket for 500 naira pere. And not forget say the more you buy ticket, the more chances you get to hammer better money. To play and more to you fit also visit our website for highcashflash.com. Time na money o.
Oya dial *347 *972# to enter the high cash flash.
You see this money?
Last now we go chop am o.
High Cash Flash is powered by Lasho Trading Services Limited and licensed by Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Authority. Not suited for anyone under 18. Play responsibly.
In the kitchen?
In the office?
In